A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather in the gym.
Yeah, a body in the gym. Then, when Himiko turned to look back at the water tank, I was predicting something, but honestly, I wasn't predicting Ryoma in there. That makes sense. It's a smaller box. Yeah. A thin line divides heaven and hell. Chapter 2. Deadly Life. For the second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running.
What?
What's going on? I don't know what happened. We should break the tank, right? We gotta check what's inside.
What?
What? Break it?
Yeah.
Yeah, break it. Won't take too long to drain it by hand.
Huh?
But what would we have used to break?
Hey!
Gonta, Keyboy, you're up.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean we're up?
You're so dumb.
Gonta, throw Keyboy as hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram.
Do not mock me!
Who are you calling a battering ram?
Got it.
Gonta, throw Keyboy. Got it.
Got it!
Then I'll help too.
Please, wait!
No, wait just a second. You don't need to team up now.
Ah!
I shouldn't be laughing. The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. We watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. You guys just broke a tank full of water and piranhas into the only room you... Alright. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place. Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why.
However,
He's been reduced to such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is. Going to put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Going to think they full.
Ew.
Today, Ryoma's fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit.
Oh my.
Don't say such things.
Himiko?
Himiko, are you okay?
Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again? How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we'd never let the killing game start up again.
why?
So that was all just a lie. You guys are liars. All you liars apologize to Ryoma. He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore.
Unacceptable.
Your disingenuous tears mark you as a liar right now.
Did I get caught?
Oh, you figured it out? You got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. No, we're just tired.
Hey!
Hey, guys. How does it feel now that you've got a second murder victim on your hands?
Oh?
Huh? Ryoma's transparent? Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened?
Rise and shine, or sign!
Rise and shine, or shine.
Father!
Father, you don't have superpowers. He's just been reduced to a skeleton.
Alright!
Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. That means we can put all this boring crap on hold and start playing the blame game.
That's nice!
You're raring to go, Mano. So who are you again?
The hell you
Monosuke.
saying?
You should at least remember your own kid's name.
Hey.
Mono Fanny, are you okay? 5, 4. Are you counting, Mono Fanny? Why are you counting? Because 3, I'm seriously 2, gonna puke 1, now.
Ah!
She puked again.
You
What
stupid
the hell are you doing, you failure?
dumbass!
Listen up. We're here to make sure the clone game goes smoothly. Capiche?
They're so
Also, to keep you company, a new mascot present. A new mascots present a lot of exciting business opportunities.
Yes.
Shut up, you failure.
dang it.
What? Me too?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with.
Cause I do a
Don't you need to start investigating or something?
All right.
Alright. I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thingy.
Okay.
You mean the Monokuma file, right? I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight.
Pops!
Oh, this is sort of unrelated, but I got a great business idea.
Oh.
Yeah, that's totally unrelated.
Got it?
Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral service businesses. You know how it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death.
And that's that.
We pass out Monokuma files, even the worst test will get a giggle out of the attendees.
Well,
Well, Pops, what do you think?
They're so freaking cute.
huh?
Huh? Cute? The way you pass out the files is just so cute. Why don't you come up with me over here? Pops is gonna lick me all over. Animation again? Huh? Father showering Monosuke with all his love. You think maybe Monosuke's right? Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile and threatening enough? I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke.
So long. Farewell. So
Sorry for the sentence if I've ever heard it. In any event, let us begin the investigation.
But
Investigation? So it's really gonna start again.
Actually,
I can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma. Someone among us.
how'd this happen?
No more. Don't want to investigate friends. Don't want to suspect friends. Then don't do it. I'm not gonna investigate either.
Huh?
Huh?
because
It'll be fine if you're short a person, and I doubt a child caregiver would be much help.
Maki.
Wait, Maki! I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking.
What was that?
What the fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate?
Incomprehensible.
That seems rather irresponsible.
Yes.
She likely assumed someone else will take care of it, and I suppose she isn't wrong. But why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Although I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Jeez.
Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating.
Always messing
I'm
around.
surely pissed we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yep, I'll do my very best too. Yeah, no.
Because
Gonta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
You right?
Oh, yes, you're right. But we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
Huh?
What?
Right?
Ryoma was cornered during a certain little magical girl's show, right? Yeah? I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious.
Right?
But then again, she's made herself look not suspicious, so now she's super suspicious.
Hey, degenerate
Hey,
male!
shut up already. How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart?
You got me.
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
You gotta be kidding me!
Ah, shut up. Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best. Right, Himiko?
no.
No. This is the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape act?
because
If we figure out how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed.
It's impossible.
That's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible? Why not?
It's magic.
There's no trick to the underwater escape, because it was my magic. How long is that donkey-lipped midget gonna keep saying that? Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help.
Cut it out.
Yeah, my answer won't change no matter what you say.
Cause I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, because It's magic.
Seriously? Come
How
on.
long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
Cut it out already!
That's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko.
What?
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. Well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself.
Right?
Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
It seems as if
To solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape pack.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter. He's right. We have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation is to save all our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial. Investigation start.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
alright!
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But
But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean,
So,
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
huh?
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yes, right. Kaito making me his sidekick like this? Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. Can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Pain is temporary. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? I checked the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kato's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remain. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on,
What?
man.
There's less written here than before. I got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? The victim is Rantaro Omami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
But
But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate the time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah,
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
well done.
There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning. But if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Monokuma file 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad.
All right.
Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. I've got this batshit crazy theory that I wrote down over here. I keep seeing hints of it all over, and it's bugging me. It's like I can't prove it one way or the other, and it's just a guess. Here's the water tank. It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we'd left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. Why don't you take a closer look?
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. One of the other things I noticed about a lot of games is you always have a partner. If you've ever played the Legend of Zelda games or know about it, Navi the fairy, you run around and you have a partner that helps you find things. For Umineko, it could be we are playing as Battler and we have Beatrice or Erica or Angie or some other person to play off of. Generally, a lot of stories and games have just a single character and they don't have any contrasting opinion to bounce off of. Just an odd thing I've started to pick up. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank, but I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Like bare handcuffs or a big old sheet of glass? Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked, and there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Stainless actually is kind of hard to scratch.
Huh?
Hey, what are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse. Where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be... Is it prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. We did have that storage room that we didn't go into. Scratch handcuffs has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It is impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Bucket. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them in here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can. I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? No way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into that tank. So they look more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Crammed piranhas has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Ryoma's body. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching this show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
Jeez. I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
no.
No. I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have the same reason to keep going. It could be it too. It could just be a trick of the eye. Oh yeah, no, it's just... He's not quite dead. He's only pretending. It's a mannequin. It's a dummy? I don't know. Fight alongside us. And he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. Ryoma's belongings. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. Huh? What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check, just in case. Although, he may have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. Really? Alright. We'll start up here. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Alright. I'll try with Kirumi, I guess.
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
Well.
I see. Alright. Timer. This looks like it might be important or completely irrelevant. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. Doesn't look as though it had a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Ah.
Hey, Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kipo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it up from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. They couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lighting button for the gym is attached.
Ah.
Ah, Kirumi.
It seems as if.
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting buttons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Yeah, no, those things are built pretty ruggedly because lights and speakers and shit are actually really heavy. And if they're not sturdy enough, something happens, that could kill a person. So they're built pretty solid. Piranha tank has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. And a ladder and the controls, I guess. a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Well, that was informative.
Huh?
What is this?
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten. Ah, I see. Oh, curtain. There is a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but...
Ah.
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank?
Yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But, you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
Maybe. The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Marked window frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Climb down the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the psychic be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I want to on the stage. We're all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Pretty sure I know a good gist of the trick here. Okay, so who wasn't here when the show started? Kokichi. Kaito, Yoma, and Miu. No, not Miu. Miko. Childcare worker. I keep forgetting her name. Alright, so. I'll look into it later, but. Oh, let's start left to right, I guess.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved
What
him.
happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta, idiot.
Sorry. Gonta, really sorry.
Come on, man.
Man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too.
That's true.
From what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved them anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta not smart.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
dumbass.
What are you talking about? You got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta knows?
Remember,
Remember? During the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because going to worry about Himiko.
could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No. Going to see no one in the tank. Going to kind of surprised. Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if going to do nothing, Himiko will get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you
no.
But when the prawns were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
So...
And when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, going to see.
Don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when prawns drop in. After that... Sorry. Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point in the case. Gonta's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. That's honestly a really simple trick. He was either A, in the piranha tank, or put into the tank and then put into the big tank.
Hey!
And Kokichi. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right!
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Thank you. That was worthless.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's happened before. Probably. Not quite. Hey Mew, you got a drone we can use? Hey, Flumwad, something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mew escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
What?
Oh, well, I had to use my secret woman weapon. And let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you
You're
out.
right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Right. Angie. Oh, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey Angie, I want to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even painted the stage.
Then...
Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep. We started the paperwork yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, be to
So
Atua.
basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
Ah,
No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the prawns your idea?
Because
On its own, the underwater escape act is no different from a normal magic show.
so divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer? Those are from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course, of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And, right when we finished the prep work, we were about to take a break. Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
you know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup, yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah,
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
but.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has
Atua
spoken.
has spoken. You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about?
No, no.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. And she is starting to sound more and more creepy. Himiko Yumeno. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape part. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But,
I'll protect you.
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Oddly enough, she doesn't actually ever do anything. She's always threatening. She never actually uses her Aikido. Odd.
All right.
My first command to my new sidekick is
Listen up.
investigate everything and find clues. Don't overlook anything. You got it? Sure. Hey,
Hey, degenerate
if Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my new Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma.
Huh.
In other words, everyone watching the show wasn't suspicious.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kido does have a point. Last one here.
However,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Rope, I guess? That's a pretty long rope. What was this used for? My estimated is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the woman of the village all begged me to stay. Ah, yeah, must be cool. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? The puddle. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here, doing something?
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
How did you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase?
could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. What staircase has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad? Oh. That's where Himiko came out. There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However...
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they use the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Maybe. Stage staircase. This staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage. I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so...
Hey, how are you going to investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Wait, Kaito. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation is over now. So who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything?
Ah!
Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So, we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Right.
Don't screw
What
around.
do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? Alright. Let's go check out the pool. For a bit, see what we can squeeze in before the end of the show. That means we do have to go all the way outside, though. It's a long way around. I still don't know what the hell this room is. It's long, but it doesn't have anything to do with the case. Because, of course, it doesn't. Start with the pool, then Ryoma's room, then the magician's lab, I think was it. Alright, so this way, down to the left, to the right. Aye. Probably could just port there, but I think we get experience for something for doing it this way. I don't know why, but outside you get like turbo speed for running. It's kind of weird. Oh, yep. There's stuff in the pool. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Yeah, there's something else over there. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine, Ursine!
Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
Ah,
You know, Monodown might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots. We're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw you all into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get along?
Monoscape, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
Do you say that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid?
so long, farewell.
Oh, that was kind of pointless. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. No. Isn't related to the case? If we're just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Bits of fabric. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know,
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition as the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Let's see anything. The window. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from the top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You won't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and that was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might be hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Pool rules. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide. The pool is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say, no, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Yeah,
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
no, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That's...
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates the school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exos.
What?
You'd go that far?
yeah.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one needs to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Pool rules has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I called this case before it even started. Wow. diving board, I guess. It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. There's a room over there we can check out. This building is the school building. That must mean that that window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. What room has that window? That's a point of interest. Alright. Storage room door. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
Hey, so
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here. There's a lot of clues here.
But
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case. But, you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
so
Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
no.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know.
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand?
Oh.
Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know.
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
all right.
No time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Is that actual take off for the day? We'll continue investigating next week, and tomorrow we'll get back to Uineko and have a nice tea party. Maybe. And potentially even visit the chapter. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's in a really obnoxious way of question mark, which I don't want to have to say. So I'm just gonna go with as the extra chapter. I should most definitely save before I leave, though. I really do not want to forget to do that. Save. But yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around. Had a lot of problems initially with some connection issues, but I lowered back the bit rate a bit, and it seems to have stabilized out a bit. But with that, I'll call it a day. Have fun, guys. Take care. See you later. Take care.